Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today our topic is how less can lead to more. Now we talk with our guest ChatGPT about this topic. And, hi ChatGPT.
हेलो, मैं बिल्कुल तैयार हूँ। आप जो भी मौजू चाहें उस पर बात कर सकते हैं।
Uh,
बस मुझे बताइए।
Today our topic is how less can lead to more.
बिल्कुल, आज का मौजू है कि कैसे कम चीज़ें ज़्यादा मौसर साबित हो सकती है। आइए इस पर बात करते हैं और देखते हैं कि सादगी कैसे ज़्यादा फ़वाइद ला सकती है।
Please repeat a conversation with me to in English. I want to ask some question. This session is about 10 minutes with you, and I hope you give me a best answer of my question. So we start. If you agree.
Absolutely, I'm on board. Feel free to ask me any questions you have, and I'll do my best to give you the best possible answers. Let's get started whenever you're ready.
My first question is what does the idea less can lead to more mean to you personally?
That's a great question. To me, the idea of less can lead to more really means focusing on quality over quantity. It's about simplifying things, eliminating the unnecessary, and really honing in on what truly matters. By doing so, you often get more impact, more clarity, and more meaningful results.
Okay, in which areas of your life do you feel overloaded or o- overwhelmed?
That's an interesting angle. I think for many people, areas like work, personal commitments, and even digital clutter can feel overwhelming. For me, it's definitely the constant influx of information and tasks. Finding ways to streamline, set boundaries, and prioritize helps a lot in reducing that feeling of being overloaded.
How does simplifying your surroundings affect your mental clarity?
Simplifying my surroundings really helps clear my mind by reducing distractions and creating a calmer environment. When there's less clutter, it's easier to focus, think more clearly, and make decisions more efficiently. It also helps reduce stress and boosts overall well being.
Can having fewer goals help you achieve better results? How?
Absolutely. Favoring certain goals helps you maintain focus and clarity, which in turn makes it easier to channel your energy and resources effectively. By prioritizing and narrowing down your goals, you avoid spreading yourself too thin, and you can achieve more meaningful and impactful results in the long run.
How does minimize inspire a more focused and peaceful lifestyle?
When we minimize, we essentially remove unnecessary distractions and clutter, which allows us to concentrate on what truly matters. This leads to a more focused mindset because we're not constantly pulled in multiple directions. It also fosters a sense of peace as a simpler environment and fewer commitments can reduce stress and help us feel more grounded and content.
What distraction occupy most of your time and energy?
For a lot of people, distractions like social media, constant notifications, and multitasking can really eat up time and energy. For me, it can sometimes be the endless flow of information and the temptation to jump between tasks. Recognizing these distractions is the first step, and then finding strategies to limit them can definitely help improve productivity and focus.
Do you think having too many choice lower satisfaction?
Absolutely. That's a well known concept. When we have too many choices, it can actually lead to decision fatigue and increased anxiety, which can lower overall satisfaction. Simplifying our choices and focusing on what truly aligns with our goals and values can actually lead to greater contentment and a sense of fulfillment.
How your digital life impacts your productivity?
My digital life can have a mixed impact on productivity. On one hand, technology and digital tools can really boost efficiency, help with organization, and enable quick communication. On the other hand, constant notifications, information overload, and multitasking can sometimes reduce focus and make it harder to stay on track. So it's all about finding that balance and managing digital habits wisely.
How can doing less help improve your creativity?
Doing less can actually free up mental space and energy, allowing your mind to wander and explore new ideas without pressure. When we simplify our tasks and commitments, we reduce burnout and let our creativity flourish more naturally. It also helps us to be more present, which can spark innovative thoughts and fresh perspectives.
What relation in your life becomes stronger when you give them more attention and less noise?
Absolutely. When we focus more on meaningful connections and cut out distractions, relationships tend to deepen and become more genuine. Giving someone your full attention shows that you value them, and it fosters trust, empathy, and a deeper bond. In essence, less noise means more meaningful interactions and stronger, more resilient relationships.
How does simplifying your goal help you stay motivated?
Simplifying your goals helps by making them more achievable and less overwhelming. When you have clear, concise goals, it's easier to track progress and celebrate small wins, which keeps you motivated. It also reduces decision fatigue and helps you maintain focus, so you're more likely to stay committed and inspired throughout the journey.
Can silence and stillness sometimes teach you us more than constant activity?
Absolutely. Silence and stillness often create space for reflection, introspection, and deeper understanding. They allow us to listen to our inner thoughts and gain insights that constant activity might drown out. In those moments of quiet, we can cultivate creativity, clarity, and a deeper sense of peace, often learning more than we would through constant busyness.
How does focusing on quality over quantity improve your growth?
Focusing on quality over quantity helps ensure that your efforts are more meaningful and impactful. When you prioritize doing things well, you build deeper expertise, stronger skills, and more meaningful outcomes. This approach also leads to sustained growth because it encourages continuous improvement and a more thoughtful, intentional path forward rather than just spreading yourself too thin.
What does living intentionally mean to you?
To me, living intentionally means making conscious choices that align with my values and goals. It's about being present in each moment, focusing on what truly matters and letting go of what doesn't. It's a way of living that brings more purpose, fulfillment, and clarity, and ultimately leads to a more meaningful and satisfying life.
Why is it difficult for people to let go of things even when they don't need them?
It can be tough because of emotional attachments, the fear of missing out, or simply the habit of holding on. Sometimes we find comfort in familiarity, or we worry that letting go might mean losing something valuable. It's often a process of overcoming those emotional barriers and learning to embrace simplicity and freedom.
How can simplifying your finances reduce anxiety and improve well-being?
Simplifying finances can really help by reducing complexity and making it easier to track where your money's going. When you have fewer accounts, simpler budgets, and clear financial goals, it reduces stress and helps you feel more in control. This clarity can lead to greater peace of mind and overall well being, as you no longer have to worry about complicated financial details.
My final question is what is one small step you can take today to start living with less but better?
A great small step could be to identify one area of your life where you can declutter or simplify, like reducing unnecessary commitments, cutting back on digital distractions, or even organizing your physical space. By taking that one manageable step today, you'll start to build momentum toward living with less but enjoying more.
Kindly give me a short summary about this our topic how less can lead to more.
Of course, in essence, the idea that less can lead to more is all about simplifying and focusing on what truly matters. By reducing clutter, distractions, and unnecessary commitments, we create space for more meaningful experiences, deeper connections, and greater clarity. Ultimately, this approach leads to improved well being, enhanced creativity, and a more fulfilling life.
Thank you, ChatGPT. This is our session is complete, and thanks again. Meet you in next session with a new topic. Take care.